Your boy wants smoke. Your boy.
Whatever method or way that you can to like just get out of your head and just do the work, do the thing that needs to be done, no matter if it's not as good as you think. Just figure out a way you can get it done and then put it out there and put yourself out there.
Your boy wants smoke. Competition aiming for the throat. Overboard, draining in the moat. Trigger squeeze, blood leaking, cough choke. Suicidal thoughts every day. Yeah, I'm hanging from.
I am Wilhelm Duke. I am a rapper, recording artist, MC, writer, curator, but rapper. You know, I'm a rapper at the end of the day. I'm originally from Omaha, Nebraska. Half Swedish. My father's an immigrant from Sweden. Mother's born and raised in the States, Irish Catholic family. And I moved to Chicago in 2012 to not only be next to my brother, go to college, but also immerse myself in hip hop and Black culture. The type of music that I make could be described as like up-tempo, electrifying hip hop. Very big fan of the fast rappers, the Twistas, Bustas, Tech Nines, you know, Ritz, Twisted Insane. So yeah, I would characterize myself as a Midwest chopper. I'm definitely a Midwest chopper. I like to rap fast. I like to explore other genres and styles of hip hop, but definitely I want to hone in on speed, and I also want to hone in on lyrics and having somewhat of an old school beat selection.
Flipping the script, I'm lighting the wick to the bomb, holding the palm, searching for calm. I think I found it when I went to Bronx.
So I've been in the process of making hip hop and music in general since 2011. Writing has always been something that I've done every day, like writing raps, writing 16s, you know, 32 bar verses, something that I do every single day. But the recording consistency didn't reach a point of where I felt like I'm actually like a recording artist until about, like 2016. The day that I decided to like be a rapper was also the day that I decided to quit my high school basketball team. It was like my last day of practice, and I jumped in the car and I was like, told my mom that like, you think I want to be a rapper and do that with my life? It's quite the traumatic experience for me because it's like I'm literally like leaving this behind that I've like dedicated like 12 years of my life to like every single day. Wilhelm Duke are technically my real middle names. My full name is Eric Wilhelm Duke Augustin. On my father's side, being from Sweden, it's the alma mater passed down middle names. When deciding to go solo with my career in 2019, I was thinking, what could I go by that was authentic to me, embraced the culture that I am, and would give me something just a little different in the mix.
My name is Wilhelm Duke, that's W-I-L-H-E-L-M space D-U-K-E. I am the Swedish assassin, the rap game, Robert Barron.
So I left Omaha, Nebraska, moved to Chicago to really leave behind a lot of what I thought was animosity or hatred back home. Like I didn't really have a whole lot of support from my peers or peer group, friend groups back home. So moving to Chicago was really like all right, stepping into a new pond.
I could do this on my back, like I'm painting the Sistine. These sissy rappers whack, but acting so pristine. I spit it so clean when I kick these 16s. The size of my feet when I put my foot down. I remember getting bullied for being the class clown, wondering what they thinking, knowing that I rap now.
The Omaha music scene is small, but the benefits of being a big artist in a small pond is you can get a lot of hometown support right away. And your numbers can look good on social media, especially if you have a lot of like actual real hometown support, you know, engaging with you every post. So it's really cool to see that with observing Omaha artists. Well, I consider myself Chicagoan now after 10 years, but everything that I've accumulated in my career has been because I've been around big sharks, big fish in a big pond, you know what I mean? Having to like constantly work and fight and like put yourself out there to show others in the community that you can, you know, you got it. Being a social media artist, it's work. It's a lot of work. And it's still something that I'm constantly relearning and constantly trying to figure out, you know, because as time goes on, these social media platforms evolve and they change. So that means that you have to evolve and change how you interact with the platforms. But I feel like it's accessible to everybody to be an artist today, but it's not just gonna be a walk in the park. Like you're not just gonna drop something on YouTube and blow up anymore. You need to like build up consistency, you need to have a catalog, you need to know the right people, and then, you know, you need to invest a lot into marketing. It's very accessible, but what are you gonna do as an artist to separate yourself from everybody else? I feel like everybody has that dilemma.
I'ma make that go like Doncic. LUKA. Foreign ganja in my pocket. Smoke coming up with the raps I got. Yeah. I'ma switch teams like Dirk or Kobe. Loyal as fuck, better get to know me. Not about luck, I really got the grit and I don't need a homie. Mentor.
My favorite song to date out of my own catalog, off the bat, I'll just say LUKA. My song LUKA is the first intro track off my album Elixir. I like that song because I feel like it showcases the best of my like dexterity and ability when it comes to this technical side of rapping, like the speed and how I can like slow down and speed up.
I'm so hard on myself that you couldn't possibly copy. This isn't Godzilla, but I'll run up in the lobby, C4 strapped to the luggage. I'ma make a rebel so rubbish, everybody gonna wanna pay me homage. But they won't, I'll be underground still cutting up a classic. Every time I'm on the record spazzing, straight gassing, passing out so hazardous to these wannabe rappers. I'ma make that go like Doncic. LUKA. Foreign ganja in my pocket. Smoke coming up with the raps I got. Yeah. I'll switch teams like Dirk or Kobe. Never.
It's also about my favorite current basketball player in the NBA, Luka Doncic. I'm a basketball fan for sure. Basketball was my passion before I decided to pick up a pen very seriously.
In the moment, never deny the poke with potion. I get the notion. We know we're better off smoking. A little gin connects me to my higher self. I feel the remoteness. Self-medicated, still motivated. When I murder tracks, they ask me what my motive is. I want to be the best and access higher consciousness.
So when I'm actually writing and recording, making music, honestly, a lot of it is just like fantasizing being dope. And growing up, the dopest thing to me was always just seeing an MC or a rapper like command attention and a crowd through speaking and oration, except that it's not like public speaking or normally, you know, it's through music, which is still to this day, it blows my mind. That I can do it, that I see other people do it, that I see a lot of other people do it. But yeah, I mean, it's really just like I'm writing and I'm like trying to figure out the craziest, most thought-provoking, most emotional way I can say something or get my point across. I guess when I actually do approach an instrumental with a concept, then that's a little bit more streamlined. Like, I have a song called Coffee, and the way that I came up with that is like, well, I want to make a song all about coffee. How do I do that? And how do I just stay on one topic?
Love my morning coffee, what can I say? Espresso steamed milk with a latte, chocolate mix, make the mocha kick. If it's Mexican, you know I love that ish. Connoisseur, I know I do pursue her. The best beans, Arabica, Robusto. I know a lot of Joes, they don't like dark.
So with the visuals, it's just me and my girlfriend doing all of the video stuff. So either she shoots or I shoot. Candace Elise, shout out, my love, my partner. She really has the visual mindset. I'm very lyrical and sonic. I have some visual capacity, but I'm not an artist in the sense that she is. So a lot of times we're just like running and gunning. But I'm definitely psychedelic just in general, I feel like, just because I've done a lot of psychedelics and some things that I talk about are just kind of psychedelic in that nature. In terms of the visuals though, Candace Elise definitely has that like just visual mind. You know, she's an artist, I'm a writer, but her being the artist, like she's a painter, she brings a lot of that trippiness, psychedelic aspect out in the visuals. With writing and writing articles, I guess I kind of got my start, you know, writing papers for other kids in college that didn't want to do it. But I started to write articles on rappers and recording artists in the city in like 2015. Eventually I fell into Ever Evolve, the collective, and I've written over 100 articles on different rappers and recording artists on that platform, and I've written almost 100, or more like 70, 75 on my girls' platform, Art After Dark. The bigger picture with being a music journalist and writing articles is that how can you not want to work with the guy that can like also make you look good on paper and interpret your art and make your art sound a lot better on paper than it is, or maybe it would be. You know, I feel like that's like a triple threat. Like, I'm a rapper, I can perform, but you might want to work with me though, because like I'll write an article about your stuff and then that's like super dope, right? So, you know, that's just kind of where I'm coming from. Like, you know, what if Lupe Fiasco wrote a bunch of articles? You know, just not necessarily on anything musical, but like if he did write articles, I mean, people would read that. So the message I have for any upcoming artists in the hip hop scene, or any artist in general just coming up, younger artists, get out of your head and get out of your own way and just do it. And that's easier said than done, don't get me wrong, but the biggest thing that holds me back personally as an artist is overthinking, being in my head, being negativity, anxiety. If I could just get rid of all those things, you know, there'd really be nothing in my way. Whatever method or way that you can to like just get out of your head and just do the work, do the thing that needs to be done, no matter if it's not as good as you think, low quality, you know, low budget, whatever, no budget maybe. Just figure out a way you can get it done and then put it out there and put yourself out there.
Thanks, man. Appreciate it.
Thank you. No, this was dope. I'm super excited.